Okay, today I'm going to be showing you a bunch of products from Vetnique Plus Labs. They've sent me stuff in the past and I always love it. They sent me about 6 treats here with a variety of things that they do. So I'm going to go through and talk about each one. If you haven't tried these in the past, I definitely recommend this brand. If these aren't exactly what you're looking for, they do have a bunch of other varieties that are very tailored for a very specific problem. So if you have urinary tract problems, probiotic problems, fungal things, they have a ton of different chews, and they also have things like wipes and like ear mite washes. It's a really great company. Again, they sent me stuff all the time. They're very much a go-to for the more niche products. So this first one is hip and joint chews. So this has glucosamine, omega-3s in it, turmeric, vitamin E. So the one that really jumps out to me is glucosamine. One of our older dogs, before she passed, we gave her glucosamine pills, and it was always a fight to get her to swallow them. So knowing that now I can get them in chews is a great option. And going forward, this is definitely what I would go for, is a chew, a dog treat, rather than the pill. It's still the same dosage, but it's not going to be as much of a fight to give them to your dog. As long as they like treats, and every dog I've ever had has always eaten whatever we give them. And this is no exception. The hickory chicken is one of their common flavors, and we've had no problems with that as well. So I know that this one is definitely going to replace those, just regular bitter glucosamine pills. This one is an omega-3 in skin. So this has fish oil, sunflower oil, salmon oil, there's krill, there's a couple other things like vitamin E. So this one is going to really give your dog a boost of omega-3s. It's going to help with their coat health and the shine of it. If they have really dry skin, have a lot of dandruff, this could help kind of rejuvenate that skin and stop that flaky itchiness. So again, super highly recommend this. We've been giving it to our dog who has really dry ears, and her ears have stopped flaking, and the itch is starting to go away. So again, I kind of mentioned earlier that they have wipes. We've been doing it with wipes as well. So kind of combining multiple products really give you a fast and effective way to treat, the issue. Some of these other ones are senior dog treats. So they have a very specific purpose that they do, but they also do it a little bit better for senior dogs. So this one is a probiotic. So this is just going to give them kind of digestive health. If they have stomach issues, things like that, this will help, kind of clear that up, make them feel a little bit better. And then again, this one particularly is just their Seniorbliss line. So it's tailored specifically for elderly dogs. You need something different between puppies, middle-aged, and elderly dogs. This is going to give you a probiotic that's specifically tailored towards an older dog. We have a Seniorbliss all-in-one. So this is just kind of a multivitamin, a general, like if you just want to give your dog something that's going to help them feel a little bit better. Maybe they don't have a specific issue, but you want to make sure that they're nice and healthy and have all of the vitamins and minerals and things that they need. They do have an all-in-one senior brand. This one is seasonal allergies. This is pretty common. A lot of the dogs that we've had in the past, they get really dry, itchy spots, especially during the summer when there's a lot more pollen in the air. So having it as a chew, again, is a nice, more convenient way to treat those things. We've had pills in the past. We've done drops. And the drops we used, we were supposed to put them in water. So it's like if the dog didn't drink, that was like sitting there and kind of gets funky throughout the day. So you kind of have to dump the water and get new water. So it was a big hassle to kind of do those drops or pills. But having the option to do a treat, something that they're going to enjoy, is really nice. And it's kind of has the same ingredients that those drops and pills have. So if you do need an allergy, again, this is their Seniorbliss line, so it's for an elderly dog, so it is slightly different, but I do know that they also sell non-senior versions. So if you do have a puppy or a younger dog, you do have an option for a seasonal allergy chew as well. And the last one that they gave me is hip and joint. So this is another like glucosamine one. The one I showed earlier, this is just Activebliss. So this would be what you would want for your younger dog that maybe is starting to show hip and joint. And then the Seniorbliss is if you have a very elderly dog that's maybe had the problem for a while or it's a little more severe. So they do have a senior version That's going to be gentle on their stomach, but still give them the vitamins and kind of medicine that they need to kind of help relieve that pain, joint stiffness, things like that. These all are 60 chews in a bottle, and depending on the size of your dog, they recommend a different amount of chews. So if they're under 15, it's half a chew. 15 to 25 is one chew a day. 26 to 50 is two chews. 51 to 75 is three chews, and anything larger than 75 is four chews. Again, that's just a recommendation. So if you do only want to give your bigger dogs one a day, they're not going to get as much out of these as you would if you followed the things, but they'll still get a little bit of boost. So depending on, again, the size of your dog, this could be a 4-month supply, or it could be down to like half a month, a month. But they do really work. We've tested all of these, and again, all of them our dogs have eaten them no problem. So you don't have to worry if they're picky. They do definitely have a nice flavor that it seems like our dog does like. Again, most of these are kind of like the hickory bacon, or they're like chicken flavored. So they're not really crazy ones. It's nice because they don't really have like the wood fillers that cheaper dog treats have. One of the things that we don't like is like the grocery store brands. They tend to have like wood and like wood products as the first ingredient, and that's not what you want. You want to have, the pea flour if it is going to have flour, or meats and things like that. And these definitely do that. They give you this, chickpea flour, things like that. It's not as hard on their stomach as soy flour and things, again, like the wood and wood products that go under a couple different names. So we do definitely trust this brand. Every time they send me stuff, we always use the treats completely. They never go to waste. So that's a good sign. We do really trust this Vetnique Plus Labs brand. We've used everything from their wipes to their ear washes to their treats. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link to each one of these chews down below. And again, if these don't really fit what your need is, you should still check the links, view their website, because they do have a ton of different treats that are specifically tailored for a bunch of different issues. So if they have gland issues and they scoot around a lot, they have a couple different products, from powders to chews on gland treatment. They also have cat products. We've used their cat gland powder. We actually just recently restocked on it because one of our cats has kind of chronic gland issues. She never expresses them correctly. So giving her that powder helps her express them and keeps them from bursting or causing discomfort. So again, if the dogs aren't your thing and you have cat issues, they have products for that as well. I really, really highly recommend these Vetnique Plus Labs treats. I'm going to leave, again, the link down to each of these 6 that I specifically talked about. But I do recommend checking them out.